Welcome to That's Good Broncos. I'm Brandon Perna, and today we're talking about the Denver Broncos draft options. The draft begins Thursday, and if Roger Goodell and the NFL have their way, the 2014 draft will last until August. On Thursday afternoon, or evening, depending on where you fucking live, people all over this country will flock to their televisions and eagerly await to see who their team selects in the first and most sexy round of the NFL draft. To us viewers, there's nothing more exciting than giving massive amounts of money to young and mostly still immature men, and then holding those men to expectations higher than we'd ever hold ourselves to. There's also excitement surrounding the fact that our football team may get significantly better or worse depending on who we draft. I've been studying this year's college draft prospects all year long, and I have come up with the most accurate predictions as to who the Broncos will select in each round of this year's draft. Unlike other bullshit mock drafts, mine is not full of bullshit. If you think a professional journalist or a Todd McShay has a better grasp on the draft than I do, well, you can go fuck yourself with those giant footballs you love so much. Why am I fucking this football? Now let's bring up my sweet draft graphic. As you can see, the Broncos have the 31st pick in each round of the draft. That's 7 rounds, 7 picks. And in round 1, with the 31st overall pick, the Denver Broncos select I don't know. Round 2, they select Jesus Christ, I hope this guy is good. Round 3 is no fucking clue. Round 4 goes to who the hell knows, and no, he's not related to I don't know. Round 5, please don't let me be a bust. In round 6, they select I hope this guy is like Terrell Davis. And in the 7th round, with their final pick, the Denver Broncos select a white quarterback nobody has ever heard of. Now, before you get too locked into my predictions, remember, this could all change. The draft is really, really hard to predict, because even in my mock draft, I didn't account for trades. And just like inflated QB values, trades can fuck everything up in mock drafts. Just take a look. They're all meaningless bullshit, and yet people get paid a lot of money to make them. I'm not sure why people love this shit, but they do. Maybe it's because no matter where your team stands, you're left in this period of limbo where you have the possibility to get better. And that the answer to all of your team's problems could lie in this year's crop of young talent. Maybe your team will get the next Peyton Manning and change the fortune of your franchise for the next decade. That's what we're all dreaming of, isn't it? But more than likely, we'll build this event up in our minds for so long that once it happens, we'll walk away feeling like a couple who just got married. Hoping we made the right decision, but knowing statistically, we probably didn't. I want to thank the NFL Network for posting riveting fill-in-the-blank draft questions like, the greatest draft pick of all time is blank. Now the question itself is fine, but then they give us these options to choose from. Does anyone see a problem with, oh, I don't know, a third of these options? How the fuck can Cam Newton and Andrew Luck be on a list for greatest #1 draft pick of all time if neither one of them have played more than 3 fucking seasons? Maybe if the Panthers had won 3 consecutive Super Bowls with Cam Newton, this would make sense. But they've been to 0. And in the bottom left corner, you have Michael Vick. Are you fucking kidding me? He completely fucked the franchise that drafted him by having to go to prison for dogfighting. He then came back to the NFL to play pretty good for 1 season. Since then, he's lost his starting job, and now he has to fight to be a starter in New York. What idiot who has never watched football before made this list? And maybe the point of tweets like this is to get people to discuss it, so you put bullshit candidates on it. Luck and Newton could eventually be on that list. Michael Vick will never be on that list, And when you, the NFL, discredit yourself with ignorance about your own game, it pisses me off a little bit. You know who's not on that list? Bruce Smith, Leroy Selman, and O.J. Simpson was one of the best players at his position of all time. And unlike Michael Vick, he waited to go to jail until he was done playing in the NFL. So, quit being so stupid, NFL Twitter account. Thanks for watching another episode of That's Good Broncos. I hope you're moderately excited for the draft this year. And just remember, with John Elway making the final draft decisions, we don't have to worry about doing something really stupid in the first round of the draft.
Our God is an awesome God.
Thanks, John. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and let me know in the comments who we shouldn't take in the draft.